What is up, guys? Welcome to The Trail to Oregon, Part 1.
Hey, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at BehindCurveCast.
Consider supporting us on Patreon. We've got some cool stuff up there, bonus content for $5 where we react to just pretty much whatever you want.
And as always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do. Right away, thank you to everybody that voted in the poll to let us know that this is the next musical you want to see after Dear Evan Hansen. And yeah, it was a pretty close race between Oregon and In the Heights.
Yep.
Lin-Manuel, the writer of Hamilton, his first play. But yeah, no, Trail to Oregon won out. And I'm excited, because guy who didn't like musicals was fantastic.
It very much was. And thank you to everybody else who had recommended things like Harry Potter musical.
Twisted. Stuff like that. Wicked. We're definitely going to be doing a ton more Star Kid in the future. Oh, yeah. And just a ton more musical reactions in general. Yep. These are a lot of fun.
They are.
They're so much fun. But yeah, no, I have no idea. The only thing I really know about the Oregon Trail is the game.
And I believe that's what this was based on.
The game?
Yep.
The Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Awesome.
I know.
Excellent.
So somebody's getting dysentery.
I was just thinking that. Who's going to die of dysentery?
And are they going to float?
Right.
Across the river? Or are they going to try to forge it?
Oh, man, no. You got to cock the wagon and float it. It's the only... yeah. Don't try to ford it, man. You're going to get sweat. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be part 1. Special thanks to Heck, who kind of gave us these wonderful little timestamps when to stop the video, which is going to be really cool. So if anybody is upset where we stop it, complain to them.
Yep.
But yeah, this is going to be part 1. I am super jacked.
Let's just do this.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We stand before the journey that leads us all to Oregon.
To Oregon.
A pioneer adventure down the trail to Oregon. To Wisconsin. Grandpa?
What? My legs hurt.
By God's command, we dare to land in Wisconsin. We're going to Oregon, Grandpa.
I want to go to Wisconsin.
The promised land will not wait for us. We leave our home with faith and trust. We'll find the place of our destiny and spread our family seed.
We'll find the place of our destiny and spread our family seed.
Now the show begins. Hey there, pioneers! Do you know in the 1840s, folks of all kinds left their homes in the East, traveled down the trail to Oregon? Yep, whether they were carpenters, bankers, or heck, even farmers. All three kinds of people. Yeah, it was America's original cross-country road trip. And today, pioneers, you caught the Oregon fever. And now it's time to name your family and take them down the trail. You excited? I'm excited. You excited? You look excited. Now our journey begins in the 1800s in a little city in Missouri. Before we start, you decide on the names of all the people in your wagon party. You must decide who these pioneers are. Are they carpenters or bankers or leaving their farm? It's time to spin a personal yarn.
Carefully choose each name, cause this is more than a game. It's more than a game, oh yeah, it's more than a game. No two shows will ever be the same. My first pioneer would be President Polk. I know he'd be a good leader of the wagon.
Good job now, dear, that's what we're going for. You'd be extra careful not to kill him.
I think I would use my mom and dad's name, of course, so I'll make sure they'll never get divorced.
That might be too much information, but hey, it's great to have that personal connection.
I would make my family rich. They'd be bankers from New York. Richie, Johnny, Emily, and Peter and Sue. Their bank fell down, now they're poor.
Chuck, Dick Van, Harry, Tit, and Dr. Butt Nugget. Ain't that good one?
Grandpa.
What?
The hell is that supposed to mean?
What? Their names?
Harry Tit? Grandpa, you're setting a bad example for our pioneers here. You're gonna make them think it's a good idea to name their wagon party stupid things.
Well, they should. It'd be real funny.
We are gone to Oregon. It's the greatest family vacation. It'll bring us together. Couldn't think of nothing better. Heck, time for some family fun. On the trail to Oregon.
All right, pioneers, what do you say? What would you like to name me, your wagon leader? What did you say? Oh, Jack Bauer. I'm Jack Bauer, a farmer from Illinois. All my skills will be useless on the trail. My beautiful family is counting on me. A lot of pressure, I can't afford to fail. All right, now we need to name Jack Bauer's beloved and beautiful wife, the wagon mother. What would you like to name her?
Slippery when wet. I'll take it. Slippery when wet, and I'm a mother of two. Could have been a banker, guess a farmer will do. Why did you get to choose?
Well, honey, I don't know if you know this about me, but I wrote the show. Just how this one goes.
Okay, well, we're not gonna get very far as a bunch of fucking farmers.
All right. Well, now wagon party is complete without a litter of youngins. The eldest of which is Jack Bauer and Slippery When Wet's teenage daughter. What would you like to name her?
I heard mouth face.
That suits you. And what about her all-American son with a face like apple pie?
I think I heard crab hole.
All right.
Okay. So wait, does that mean I'm mouth face?
No, I'm mouth face. You're crab hole.
Right. Okay.
Crab hole. Yeah, that's me. I'm 7 and I'm male. Mouth face is what my friends call me. I'm looking for love on the trail. Ew, gross. I hope you're bit by a snake. I hope you break your back.
Hey, I found wild fruit.
Pay attention, Dad. Are we gonna stop at the fort?
I forgot to shave.
Did we bring enough food?
We cannot ride on Grandpa's grave.
What? Everyone just behave.
Because it's only a game.
It's only a game, I guess it's only a game. The trail to Oregon is nothing but a game. We'll be there soon in Oregon. Honestly, it beats milking cow tits. We could be in the kitchen doing something with the chicken, but we couldn't give less of a crap. Cause we're making it to Oregon.
All right, pioneers. Let's get to move on.
Well, wait a minute, you chicken kit son of a bitch. You forgot my name.
How could I forget it? What would you like to name our lovely grandpa? He doesn't hear so good. We need to do this one at a time.
Get a minute. What was that? What was that? Titty Mitty.
How do you feel about that, Grandpa?
I like that name.
You like it?
Yeah.
You made him happy.
It's time to run to Oregon. It's too late to change the show now. You could go next door and see something professional. We wouldn't blame you a bit. If you're sitting through this Aura ship, we're Broadway bound in Oregon. Cause there's no Broadway in Chicago. Who will forget their name and who will get the YouTube fame? These are questions to ask when you're playing Oregon. It's more than a game. Life is really great. On the trail to Oregon.
All right, gather around, family meeting time. Titty Minnie?
Titty Mitty.
Slippery when wet? Mouth face? And what the hell is your name?
Crab hole.
Crap hole. Had a senior moment.
It's a family name. Come on.
Today's a momentous day, isn't it? July 26, 1848. The day we begin our journey to a new life, a better life in Oregon, the greatest place on earth. I'm talking about the Willamette Valley where the crops grow themselves and the cows are just overflowing with milk. Just gotta be there to catch some of it squirting at you.
Ew.
I tell you, this trip's gonna be the best thing that ever happened to us. That's why we're going down the trail.
Yes, and we also have no choice because our farm burned down.
Yes, honey, our farm burned down, hence we are here. But you know what, kids? Sometimes things just happen. And sometimes God is a vicious two-faced prick.
Oh, so this is God's fault. God accidentally knocked that lantern over into that stack of dry hay. Maybe God should learn to pay attention.
God can't pay attention to absolutely everything, honey. He's not omniscient. That's why, kids, we have to learn to forgive God.
Despite the situations he's put us in.
A fun situation that will lead us to a better life. When God burns down the farm, he opens up a window, I always say. This way is a mysterious one. We should just love him.
Because we're stuck with him.
I like to think you choose to be stuck with him.
For the time being.
Fair enough. Right, kids, what'd you take away from all this?
God's a prick. You two are fighting?
Why would you say that?
Oh, no. Crap hole mouth face. Now, your father is right. We're gonna have a darn good time. I want you to think of this trip as a big vacation. Now, ain't that exciting?
Are we gonna go skinny dipping?
Why would we do that?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we're gonna make it down this trail, and we're gonna do it as a fully clothed family.
That's right, get excited, everyone. Because here we are, the place where our great trek begins.
Where's that, Dad?
You're in Independence, welcome to the city so pleasing that everyone's leaving. Fuck it, go west, watch your backs. The city is bustling with all kinds of hustling and grit. Go west for independence. There are just a few things you should know. Stay on the trail or you might get lost. Don't pay the toll, not worth the cost. Very rich so you don't die poor. A banker's best, but you might die bored. And independent.
Take a gander, kids! Independence, Missouri. You know, hundreds of families pass through this town every year, all of them headed down the trail, just like us.
Hi, I've got dysentery. You will too unless you stop to rest frequently. My wife and kids all died. But if I pull through, I'll travel at a steady pace from now on.
What's dysentery, Dad?
Nothing we'll ever have to worry about, son.
Whoa, watch yourself, partner. Hey, don't push your ox too hard. Drive it too fast and you'll end up with lame-footed animals. Then you'll have to kill them.
I don't ever want to kill an animal, Dad.
You won't have to, son.
Did you know that the first stop on the trail, Fort Kearny, was built by the U.S. Army to protect those bound for Oregon?
I did know that.
Ah, thanks for the advice and facts. See, kids, not only is the trail to Oregon fun, it's also fun and educational.
There's lots to learn. Which kid is your favorite? Not all of them make it. Of course, sinkholes.
What?
A 9-month dirge. Every marriage is tested. Thank God they invented divorce trending. In Independence, here's a piece of free advice for you. Before you go, the general store has all you need and plenty more. For your independence.
I guess we should go to the general store, huh?
Ding, ding.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the general store. So, you headed down the trail to Oregon, huh? I can fix you up with what you need. Food, clothes, we even got a sale on wagon tongues, whatever the hell those are.
We're doing this trip on a budget.
We're poor. Our farm burned down. God did it to us. Damn him to hell.
We're farmers, you see, which means we don't need things like food. We can live off the land. All we're looking for is the bare essentials. Boxes and boxes of bullets. Maybe a wagon.
Maybe
No food? Okay, well, suit yourself if you want to end up like the Donner Party.
The Donner Party? You hear that, gang? They knew how to have a good time. We're gonna be just like them.
You know, there are other general store owners that might try to shice a newbie like you with some fast talking and turn a quick buck, but I like you, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you 1 wagon for the price of 2, not a penny less. And for an extra $50, I'm gonna throw in an ox for free. A free ox? Oh boy. Yep. We're all friends. There's no war of brewing. No one's abusing their rights to own an ox like me. You'll need a full yoke. Their love and care is no joke. It's a job on they're dependent. I pride myself on being a very good ox owner. Our love, well, it's perfectly normal. No! Here are just a few rules to live by.
For your independence.
Don't say sorry, you're Indian guy, they're not prepared for genocide. You might die of cholera and you might die of pain, but that's okay, cause you probably get laid by your mom and dad and little kids too, cause you all share the same bedroom. Use your kids as tourniquets, cause they won't help when you're bit by a bear. Or say, Mother Nature's really great. When you're out there on the Oregon Trail, feels like you are going to fail, but don't give up too soon. The world is your saloon.
Mom, I don't mean to be a buzzkill, but do you ever get the idea that, well, maybe this trip isn't gonna be as fun or edumacational as Dad says? I don't know, and maybe it'll be horribly dangerous.
Oh, mouth face, you can't think like that. Now we gotta keep our chins up.
But what if this trip kills one of us? Like you, or Dad, or Grandpa?
Oh, well, if Grandpa dies, that's just God's will. Sorry, Grandpa.
Oh, that's okay. When you gotta go, you gotta go. You're talking about the shitter, right?
Trust me, kids. There's a place for us in a house out west. It's Oregon or bust to save the family crest. That's the promise of the valley. Leave all this behind. Lord, have mercy on my soul as I try to lead the blind. Chin up, kids, your family's united.
I guess I'm excited.
Oh, I'm so excited I pooped myself.
Let's go where the gold rush is soaring. Let's go exploring our independence.
Be prepared to take your life with an arrow or a hunting knife. Stop and see Fort Laramie. There's nothing to see, but you'll have to be. Do you understand? Cause you look confused. Take a look at scenic mountain views. Stay away from Old Man Bridger. When he's drunk, he'll take your liver. Life is not a petting zoo or you'll get ripped in two by a bear or a snake. Mother Nature's really great. Staying alive can be lots of fun. Be sure you have a loaded gun. Something will go wrong. The list is far too long. Declare your independence. Declare your independence. Declare your independence. Declare your
N-D-E-N-D-E-N.
Declare your opinion on Monarchia. It's all the same cause it gives you diarrhea. Runaway thieves are on the lam. Leave them up to Uncle Sam. Don't stress, take a breath. It might just be your last. It's so hot, huh? Friends don't let friends ford the river. Take a ferry for your IMD dependence. Time to hit the road.
My. What a sweet little number. And I guess the song was all right, too.
My. Howdy, stranger. Ain't you forward?
Hello, ma'am. Forgive me, I just noticed you from across the square, and I just had to let you know that you are mighty pretty, if I do say so myself, and I do say so myself, right?
And, who do I have to, thank for the compliment?
Oh, well, name's McDoon, and I make the ladies big swoon.
Oh, you are a poet. And I'm charmed.
So, you're headed down the trail, huh? Well, you gotta be careful. Good-looking girl like yourself. A lot of disreputable characters out there. Like that mysterious outlaw. The Bandit King.
He sounds bad. If I saw him, I'd scream.
Yup! I mean, no one really knows who he is. But he's out there. Stealing kisses. And all sorts of other shit. His only companion is the infamous Cletus Jones. Yeah.
That's my name. McDoon, don't you shush me. Not after I got you all your supplies. Ether, firearms, bandit
Shut
mask.
your mouth, Cletus. Shut your mouth.
Gentlemen, I better get going. My mama says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Oh, well, maybe it's time you just start living a little more dangerously, yeah? All right.
What in the hell is going on here?
Mama!
Oh, hello, ma'am. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I was just making sexual advances on your daughter. They was perfectly consensual, too. She gives me butterflies down in my penis area, you know what I mean?
And my name's Cletus Jones. I've killed 3 people.
Shut up, Cletus.
Listen, now, I don't care who you are, but my daughter has got nothing to say to the likes of you.
Oh,
You're embarrassing me.
Look, my intentions are pure, okay?
Yeah, he just wants a dick in.
Cletus! I know that. You know that. They don't know that. Help a guy out.
Talk to this man.
Hey. Now, I'm just a simple mountain man, all right? I make my living fur trapping and trading. You all seem like pretty nice folks, but no offense, dumb as shit when it comes to the trail. Now, I might be willing to help you along your way. For a nominal fee, of course.
What do you want, you godless bastard?
I want to make your daughter my bride. All right.
She's a child.
Well, my child bride. Okay, please and
Sir, let me be perfectly clear. Mouth, face, cover your ears.
What? Damn it.
Now, you see that girl right there?
Oh, yeah.
I made her out of my blood and my flesh, my sweat and my tears. And I love her more than the waking world. But I will smother her in her sleep before I see her ruin herself with some thing like you. So you better just run her along now, because you'd have better luck sticking your pecker in a cactus. All right, my face, Mama's done. Come on now.
Well, I tried to be friendly like. But now it's war between us. I swear, one way or another, I'm gonna have that daughter of yours. You better keep one eye open, because you just made an enemy of the Bandit King. Come on, Cletus, saddle up.
Oh my God, I can't believe it! Mr. McDoon was the Bandit King the whole time. What a rogue!
What is the matter with you, girl? Were you just encouraging that wild man's advances?
Yes, I was, until you came along and interrupted.
Why can't you be more like your brother? Lord knows he's small and weak for his age, but at least he's got some sense in his brain.
Thank you, Mom.
What is in your mouth?
Nothing.
You lying fiend, spit that out. Come on. Is that a dead bird? Hey, where did you get this?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you open your mouth and catch it out of the air?
Well, I saw it on the ground, and then, I don't know.
Okay. Listen, if this trip doesn't kill you two, you're gonna kill each other with your own stupid ideas.
No, their father's gonna kill them with his stupid ideas. You should have left him years ago.
Dad.
You could have married that banker from Boston or that carpenter from Ohio.
But I did not love that banker, and I did not love that carpenter. I loved the third kind of a person, a farmer.
What's the devil carry?
A pitchfork, I know.
And who else carries pitchforks?
Farmers.
I rest my case. Farmers are the devil. And what'd you do? You went and gave that idiot all the money and left him alone in the general store. You know he's easily taken in by salesmen.
Now listen, Dad. Jack Bauer has promised me that he won't do anything else to endanger this family, and in spite of everything, I believe him.
Toot toot, gang! The family fun train's pulling into the station. Everyone say hello to your new wagon. The Wago 9,000.
Wago 9,000?
It's a hunk of junk, what'd I tell you?
What are you, crazy?
Oh.
You're headed down the trail to Oregon, this is the wagon for you. That's what the general store guy said.
Okay, well, frankly, dear, I'm a little bit worried here because you see these wheels, they're not circles.
That's right, honey. They're octagons. That means 8 sides for 8 times the traction.
I think it's a great wagon, Dad. Look at me. Ow! I broke my ankle. There's a hole in the wagon, Dad.
It's not a hole, crap hole. It's called a floor window. It's very expensive. And you didn't break your ankle.
Yes, I did.
Go tell your mother. See, not only does the floor window give you the best view of the trail itself, but you can also, help me out here, put your own feet down and help the ox pull the wagon along. Which reminds me, everyone say hello to the new family ox.
Christ.
Oh, he's perfectly harmless. Come on, touch him. He likes to be touched.
Touch me, likes to
Come
be
on.
touched.
Touch him. Make him feel him.
This ox doesn't have any teeth. Or eyes.
That's right, honey. That way he can't eat us or watch us undress.
Oh, God.
We do have a young daughter to think of. Now, don't get any ideas, you horny ox.
Dad.
Kill me.
You got us a blind ox?
Think of him like a seeing eye dog, honey. Have you ever heard the saying, the blind leading the blind? That's what this trip's all about, remembering old sayings.
Oh, ew, he's slimy. Is his skin supposed to peel off like this?
Ah, he's a perfectly fine ox. The only disadvantage is we have to chew up his food and spit it in the hole where his mouth used to
Oh,
be.
Jesus Christ.
Let me finish. The upside is all he eats is grass, which is free.
I'd chew some grass. I'm starving.
That's the spirit. We'll all take turns. Someone will always be on grass duty. So this trip's all about chewing grass. It's like what everyone in town keeps saying. Once you set off on that trail to Oregon, it's all downhill from here. I hope they mean that literally, because these octagon wheels not roll themselves. All right, everybody, put your hand in. Even you horny ox, get your hand in here.
Why does he have a hand?
All the better to huddle with, honey. All right, on 3. What's this trip all about? 1, 2, 3. Monster! I thought I heard having fun. All right, everybody, carefully hop on the wagon, and let's hit that open road. Look out, Oregon, because here come the, I'm looking for a last name. The Dick Rats.
The Dick Rats.
Yeah!
Oh,
What was that?
I think something broke.
Okay, that was 3 sounds.
I think 3 things broke.
It's supposed to sound like that. We're traveling down a bumpy road, just relaxing, let the miles unfold. Nothing brings a fam together like some dust in the eye, and we'll be there in the nick of time. Me and my family.
We there yet?
No, we are not there. We just left.
We're smiling at a steady pace.
Your daughter's crying.
Missouri's such a beautiful state, and it feels like every day's another 4th of July. I got my freedom and my slice of pie, my beautiful family. Come on, kids, it's time that we play a game. I spot some fun out here on the Great Plains. Oh! Stop for a second, take it all in. Are we there yet? Is the wrong question. Thought road trips are lame, but they all ain't the same. Uh-oh, it's the grind. Take it one day at a time, and we'll find our way back home. Oh, free your mind. Push your worries down the line, and we'll ease on down the road. Yes, sir. Stop and look around, do the chimney rock.
Dad, that totally looks like a giant cock.
Like a doodle Joe. I wish there's something that could catch this moment, something that fits right into your pocket. We got time to kick the idea around. Oh boy, it's the grind. Every bump by design to grow some hair on your chest. Oh, fall in line. Let your dad read the sign. Who's your daddy to got company of the Wild Wild West?
I'm trying to enjoy the trip. I'm babysitting, but not my kids. Sometimes I wonder what the hell goes on in his head. Wouldn't notice if any one of us wound up dead. Whom I kid, and Lord knows he'd kill himself instead. Can't say I tell a difference in bed. My beautiful family.
I wanna keep this as a pet.
Throw it back!
Do that, you will regret it.
We need a few souvenirs to prove we passed the test. If your motion's sick, then get off the pile and give the soles of your feet a shot. Nothing quite gives you ills like a song and dance. It's the grind, yeah. Family dance break. Keep up, Grandpa. I'm trying. Everyone say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Say yeah,
Dad.
Is this your appendix? It's the grind.
Wow.
That was awesome.
God, that was something. I was not expecting the improvisational aspects of this.
Right.
Like, yeah, the audience participation and all that stuff. It's very interesting. God, I loved the Independent song when they're like in the general store.
Right.
Sleazeball, such a good job.
Yeah.
Such a good job. I don't remember any of their names, so I am just going to call them their names from the guy who didn't like musicals. It's just what I'm going to do. Yeah, he was great. Sam, awesome. The dad.
Yep.
Oh my God. He's so good at acting with his face. Like, some people can do that, can convey just such a wide array of emotions with their face. Like, Jim Carrey is one of them. He's a tremendous face actor. Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, when he acts in like comedies and stuff. Awesome face actor. This guy, so good.
I want to give it up to the writing team for, like, again, the improvisational skills, but the meta and, like, the breaking of the fourth wall to get the audience involved is super cool. Like, I know this was based on a game, but again, I didn't expect that level of participation where they're naming their own characters. And I love how, like, 20 minutes later, it's like, oh yeah, we need a last name.
Yeah, normally I'm not a huge fan of improv, but so far I've definitely been enjoying it. Yeah, Sleazeball, though, has definitely been my biggest surprise from the first part of this.
Well, he's
good.
He's already played, what, 4 or 5 characters?
Right, right. And of course, one of them, well, 2 of them are fucking sleazeballs.
Right.
Just kind of typecast there. It's too bad for him. Maybe he is a sleazeball in real life. Who knows?
They're like, you know what? We got all these parts just for you in all of our productions.
They're all going to be sleazy. Sleazy as fuck. So yeah, they, yeah, a lot of incompetence going on so far on the part of the dad,
Right.
which is unfortunate. Yeah, oh my God. I am really excited to see Sleazeball come back, though, as that bandit.
Right, the Bandit King.
The Bandit King. The Bandit King.
With Cletus.
The Bandit King and Cletus. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I loved the bars. I loved the rapping in that Independent song with, the sleazeball and the dad. Oh, man. Yeah, that dad, Sam, is just, he's blowing my mind in this one so far. I love it. And apparently he wrote it.
That's
that
awesome.
little bit of dialogue. But yeah, that's just, God, it's so fun. It's so fun.
The Star Kid kills it, dude.
Yeah, and I love that it's not just like the Oregon Trail. It's the game, the Oregon Trail.
Right.
The game that we all played in school.
Oh, man.
Or not in school if you were a super big nerd like I was. I love playing that shit at home.
Those old Apple II GEs. Maybe y'all got an upgraded version by the time y'all got to school, but for us it was the old Apple machines. Fun fact, we actually, in middle school, had an Amazon trail. where you would forge down the river in a canoe and you could stop and take pictures and shit like that. But
Yep, we got a demo for that in a Cinnamon Toast Crunch game. Or Cinnamon Toast Crunch box when I was younger.
Nice.
Amazon Trail, like 3rd edition.
Right.
Nowhere near as cool as the Oregon Trail.
No.
But no, that is really cool. That's super neat. I wonder what else the audience is going to participate in. Because, like, naming it is pretty much the big one. Maybe they'll have, like, a call-out if they're going to ford or fucking cock and float the wagon or take a ferry.
Or stopping to hunt. They're all hungry and they need food. What do we do? What a cool concept. Just, in general, to take a game and turn it into, essentially, a choose-your-own-adventure. I think that's dope.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the Choose Your Own Adventures back in the day. Those books were really cool. There are a couple of movies out actually right now that are Choose Your Own Adventure on Netflix.
Interesting.
Which are really, really, really weird. Bear Grylls even has a show where it's like, oh, we're stuck here. We can either do this or do this. What do you think we should do? You pick the wrong one. Well, we fucking died. You moron. It's not quite what he says, but it's roughly the thing. Yeah, no, very cool. I love seeing kind of choose your own adventure in like different mediums. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for the rest of the show.
I am too.
Super much so. Once again, though, big thank you to Heck for giving us the timestamps when we should stop these parts. Otherwise, it just would have been one big long video.
Right.
I'm sure you guys would have loved, but we got to split it up a little bit.
Right. So yeah, that was part 1 of Trail to Oregon, and it was kick-ass.
It was, and we will see you guys in part 2.